Good morning, students. Last class we were completed the photoelectric effect and Planck's quantum theory problems. Then today I will explain the what is spectrum, what are the types are involved in the spectrum. Then see the concept. Here spectrum means so this is the flow chart of this spectrum. Spectrum is divided into two types: emission absorption spectrum and emission spectrum. Again, absorption divided into two types: continue, discontinue. Like that, emission also two types: continue, discontinue. Again, discontinuous spectrum is classified into two types: line spectrum, band spectrum. Yeah, like that, emission discontinuous divided into two types: line or band spectrum. Then first, what is the spectrum? See the spectrum. Spectrum means the white light is obtained from the sun, star, or tube light or electrical bulb. For example, this is the white light is obtained from the sun. Okay, the beam of white light is passed through the prism. Beam of white light is passed through the prism. It can be split into 7 colors. Each color has a specific wavelength, and each color will bend through this specific angle. Each color has a specific wavelength. Each color will bend through this specific angle. Okay, so this is called dispersion of light. This is called dispersion of light. Again, the dispersed light is allowed to fall on the photographic plate. Dispersed light is allowed to fall on the, this is photographic plate. Photographic plate, in which all 7 colors are arranged based on their wavelength. There is no gap between them. Like that, the spreading of the colors on the photographic plate is nothing but a spectrum. That is about the definition of the spectrum. So once again, listen, what is spectrum means: the white light is obtained from the sun, star, tube light or electrical bulb. The type of the beam of white light is passed through the prism. It can be split into 7 colors. Each color has specific wavelength. Each color will bend through the specific angle when they pass through the prism. When they pass through the prism, this is called dispersion of light. So this type of the spreading, this type of the process is called spreading of or dispersion of light. Again, the dispersed light is allowed to fall on the photographic plate. The dispersed light is allowed to fall on the photographic plate, in which all the 7 colors are arranged based on their wavelength. There is no gap between them. So like a rainbow, the 7 colors are arranged. There is no gap between any 2 colors. This type of the spreading of colors is nothing but a spectrum. Okay, the instrument used to record this spectrum, that instrument name is spectrometer. Spectrometer or spectrogram. Spectrogram. Okay, so this is about the spectrum. Again, it is classified into two types: absorption and emission. The next one is absorption spectrum. Here, absorption spectrum, in which I am taking a glass. It contains a salt solution that is taken in a bench or table. Next, the beam of white light. So this is the beam of white light is passed through the solution containing salt particle or sugar particles. Whenever the beam of white light is passed through the beam of white light is passed through the salt solution or sugar solution, in which the solute particles absorb the certain wavelengths of the radiations. Means the white color radiation have the 7 colors. Out of the 7 colors, some of the colors are absorbed by the solute particles. Again, the remaining transmitted light is passed through the prism. After absorption of certain wavelengths of the radiations by the solute particles, the remaining transmitted light is passed through the prism. whenever the transmitted light passes through the prism, this light is split into different colors. Okay, that is called dispersion. The dispersed light is allowed to fall on the photographic plate. We obtained the colors. So this is called absorption spectrum. Okay, so once again see what is absorption spectrum is. The beam of white color or white radiation is passed through the gas or solution containing solute particles or salt solutions. So whenever the beam of light is passed through the gas or salt solution, the solute particles or gas particles absorb the certain wavelengths of radiation. The remaining transmitted light is passed through the prism. Then we obtain the dispersed light. The dispersed light is allowed to fall on the photographic plate. We obtained the spectrum. That spectrum is nothing but absorption spectrum. The absorption spectrum contains the dark lines on the bright background. This is very important point. The absorption spectrum contains the dark lines on the bright background. Example, sodium vapors. Okay, the sodium vapors give the two type of the absorption spectrum. So that is one of the line is absorption spectrum is 5890 angstrom units. Another one spectrum is obtained at 5896 angstrom units. So sodium vapors they contain the two type of the spectrum, absorption spectrum. One is 5890 angstrom, another one is 5896 angstrom units. At this angstrom units, at this wavelength, two different spectrums are given by the sodium vapors. That is the absorption spectrum example. So important point, absorption spectrum contains the dark lines on the bright background. It is given by the example sodium vapor is giving two absorption spectrum. One is obtained at 5890 angstrom, another one is 5896 angstrom units. This is about the absorption spectrum. Then next one is emission spectrum. That is next one concept. Then next second one is emission spectrum. So emission spectrum means on heating the any substance at high temperature or by using the electrical power. On heating the any substance at high temperature or by using the electrical charge or electrical power. So in that substance, the atoms absorb that heat energy. Whenever the atoms absorb the heat energy, the electrons also gain that heat energy and goes to the excited state. Again that excited electrons come back to the ground state, it releases the energy. That released energy or emitted energy is passed through the prism. We obtained the emission spectrum. See here example. For example, I am taking one iron metal or iron rod. On heating the iron rod at high temperatures, it emits the certain radiations. The emitted radiation is passed through the prism. The emitted light is split into different colors. That is called dispersion of light. The dispersed emitted light is allowed to fall on the photographic plate. We obtained the spectrum, that is emission spectrum. Okay, so this is about the emission spectrum. So once again, what is emission spectrum is on heating the substance at high temperature or on heating the iron metal at high temperature, on heating the iron metal by using electrical power. At that time, the iron atoms gain that heat energy. Whenever the iron atoms gain the heat energy, in that atom electrons gain that heat energy and goes to the excited state. The electron jump from ground state to excited state. Again the excited electron come back to the ground state by the emission of radiation. The emitted radiation is passed through the prism. The emitted light is split into different colors. That is called dispersion of emitted light. The dispersed emitted light is allowed to fall on the photographic plate. We obtained a spectrum that is called emission spectrum. Okay, the emission spectrum containing the bright lines on the dark background. Dispersed emission spectrum containing the bright lines on the dark background. So this is about the emission spectrum. Then what is the example for the emission spectrum? So sodium vapors. Sodium vapors give the absorption and emission lines also. it gives the sodium vapors give the two emission spectrum. One is at 5890 angstrom, another one is 5896 angstrom also. So this is about the emission spectrum. Okay, so instead of iron rod, if you take iron box, so this is the iron box, and heating this iron box by electrical power. Okay, whenever the power is supplied to the iron box, so from this iron box here some radiation is emitted. Okay, the emitted radiation is passed through the prism, then we obtain the spectrum, that is called emission spectrum. That is called emission spectrum. So this is the example for the emission spectrum. So the emission spectrum mainly important point is it contains the bright lines on the dark background. That is about the emission spectrum. This is the example. Sodium vapors give the two emission, two absorption spectrum. So both are obtained at 5890 angstrom, 5896 angstrom. So one is at 5890 angstrom, another one is at 5896 angstrom. This is about the emission spectrum. Then next one is absorption and emission. Both are split into two different spectrum. That is a continuous spectrum or discontinuous spectrum. Like that, emission also divided into two types: continuous, discontinuous spectrum. The next one is what is continuous, what is discontinuous spectrum. Next one is continuous spectrum. Continuous spectrum means, for example, this is one spectrum. Continuous spectrum means one wavelength is merged into the another wavelength. So this is one type of wavelength. This is another type of wavelength. Again, this is the next type of wavelength. Then next another wavelength. Means different colors are there. This is one color, this is another color, this is another one, this is another one. Means one color is merges into the another color. Okay, one wavelength is merges into the another wavelength. There is no gap between them. So here between this color, any gap is there? No. Here also any gap is there? No. Here also any gap is there? No. Okay, there is no gap between any two different wavelengths. Means one wavelength is merges into the another wavelength. Okay, this type of this spectrum is called continuous spectrum. Okay, example is sunlight. Sunlight is the continuous spectrum. Okay, then next one is the discontinuous spectrum. Discontinuous spectrum. Then what is discontinuous spectrum? The spectrum in which this is spectrum. The spectrum in which certain wavelengths are missing, means this is one color. Again, this is one more color. This is one more color. So this is one color, this is another one. So between them, certain colors are missing or certain wavelengths is missing. That's why discontinually the spectrum is obtained. Not like this continue, it is a discontinuous spectrum. That's why it is called discontinuous spectrum. Then what is discontinuous spectrum is the spectrum in which certain wavelengths of radiation or certain colors are missing in that spectrum. That is called discontinuous spectrum. Okay, so this is discontinuous, this is continuous spectrum. Then next one is each discontinuous spectrum is divided into two types: line spectrum and band spectrum. Line spectrum and band spectrum. Then what is the line spectrum? What is the band spectrum? That's the next one point. Then next one is line spectrum. Then what is the line spectrum? Line spectrum means the spectrum which contains the sharp, well-defined lines. That is called line spectrum. For example, this is one spectrum. So like that, different lines are there. The spectrum which contains sharp, well-defined lines. This type of this spectrum is called line spectrum. Okay, so it is also discontinuous. That's why I'm telling you, discontinuous divided into two types: so line, band. Line spectrum means the spectrum which contains the sharp lines or well-defined lines. So between the lines some gap is there. That is called line spectrum. Generally, the line spectrum is given by the substance present in the atomic state. The substance which is present in the atomic state, the type of the substance only give the line spectrum. That's why the line spectrum is also called atomic spectrum. Line spectrum, another name is atomic spectrum. Important point. This is about the line spectrum. Then next one is what is band spectrum. Second one is here band spectrum. Band spectrum means the spectrum which contain a group of lines or bands separated by some gaps. So this is one spectrum. So this is the group of line. Again, like that. The spectrum which contain group of lines or bands separated by some gap. Okay, this type of the band or group of lines contained in the spectrum is called band spectrum. Okay, this type of the band spectrum is given by the substance present in the molecular state. Molecular state. So it is called a molecular spectrum. That's why the band spectrum is another name is molecular spectrum. Okay, this is about the band spectrum. Once again, what is the band spectrum is the spectrum which contain group of lines or bands separated by some gaps. The type of the spectrum called band spectrum that is given by the substance present in the molecular state. So it is called molecular spectrum. Light spectrum another name is atomic spectrum. Band spectrum another name is molecular spectrum. This is about the spectrum and their classifications. So not only this one, again the spectrum is classified into two types: visible spectrum, non-visible spectrum. So what is visible spectrum? Visible spectrum is generally obtained at a visible region. Visible spectrum is obtained in the visible region. Non-visible spectrum is we can't see the type of spectrum. Non-visible spectrum is obtained in the UV region and IR region. So that is about the spectrum and its classification. Then see the yesterday class two different models are left. Then see the first one model. When a certain metal was irradiated with light of frequency 3.2 into 10 power 16 Hz, the photoelectrons emitted has twice the kinetic energy as did photoelectrons emitted when the same metal was irradiated with light of frequency 2 into 10 power 16 Hz. Calculate the nu naught. Means you see here. So this is the metal surface. First we are sending the light of the frequency 2 into 10 power 16 Hz. So this is first light frequency. If you pass the first light, here electrons are emitted. Its kinetic energy is Ke1. Next, the same metal, again we are sending the second light, having the frequency. This is 3.2 into 10 power 16 Hz. This is second frequency of the light is fall on the metal surface. Then electrons are again emitted. The emitted electron kinetic energy is twice the first one. Twice means 2. Okay. Then what is the threshold frequency we have to find out. Understood? So this is the question. First light we are sending 2 in 10 power 16 frequency of light. It emits the electron kinetic energy Ke1. Second light frequency 3.2 in 10 power 16. It emits the electrons of kinetic energy is twice the first one. Then what is threshold frequency or critical frequency? Another name also called critical frequency. See here problem. First one is E is equal to h nu plus Ke formula. Therefore separate the Ke. Ke is equal to E minus h nu. Sorry, not this one, W. Sorry. E is equal to W plus Ke. Then E minus W. Therefore Ke is equal to, okay, E minus, E means h nu. H nu minus h nu naught. Then h is common. Nu minus nu naught. Therefore Ke by h is equal to nu minus nu naught. This is the formula. Okay. So in this formula, the first one is Ke1. Here what I told, Ke1 is equal to 2 times Ke2. Ke2 is twice the Ke1. twice than Ke1. So that's here. The given photoelectrons emitted has twice the kinetic energy due to photoelectrons emitted by the frequency. So this is first kinetic energy. This is the second frequency kinetic energy. Second frequency kinetic energy is twice the first one. That's why Ke1 is equal to 2 into Ke2. Then substitute these values in this equation. Ke1 H is equal to mu minus mu naught. Sorry, mu1 minus mu naught. Like that, Ke2 means 2 Ke2 H is equal to mu2 minus mu naught. This is equation 1 and equation 2. Then equation 1 by 2. Equation 1 by 2 H cancel out. Then what happened? Ke1 by Ke2 is equal to mu1 minus mu naught divided by mu2 minus mu naught. Here first kinetic energy is 1 mole, second kinetic energy is twice than the first one. Means this is 1, this is 2. That's why instead of K1 K2, then we can take 1 by 2 is equal to mu1 minus mu naught, mu2 minus mu naught. Then cross multiplication. What happened? mu2 minus mu naught is equal to 2 into mu1 minus 2 into mu naught. Okay. Then next one is here 2 minus 2 is there, that is taken this one side. This is mu2 is taken this one side. Then next one is here this minus 2 mu naught is there, that is taken this one side. Plus 2 mu naught minus mu naught is equal to this mu2 is taken this one side. Plus mu2 becomes to minus mu2. 2 mu1 minus mu2. Okay. 2 mu naught minus mu naught means that is mu naught is equal to 2 into mu1 minus mu2. So this is the last one value. Then next one is we have to substitute the mu1 value, this one, mu2 value, this one. Then we find out the mu naught value. That is next one. Then see the next one, mu naught is equal to 2 into mu1 minus mu naught, mu2 na. So mu naught is equal to 2 into what is mu1? 2 into 10 power 16 Hz minus mu2 value 3.2 into 10 power 16 Hz. Therefore mu naught is equal to 4 into 10 power 16 Hz minus 3.2 into 10 power 16 Hz. 10 power 16 Hz is common value. Therefore 4 minus 3.2 into 10 power 16 Hz. 4 minus 3.2 means mu naught value is 0.8 into 10 power 16 Hz. Therefore mu naught is equal to 0.8 means 8 into 10 power 15 Hz. Because of your point, either a point change to this one digit, here one digit decrease. So 8 into 10 power 15 Hz. So this is about the critical frequency or mu naught, threshold frequency of the metal. This is about the problem. Let us see the second problem. The threshold wavelength of a metal is 230 nanometer. Threshold wavelength means lambda naught value 230 nanometers. Okay. What will be the kinetic energy of photoelectrons ejected when metal is irradiated with wavelength lambda is equal to 180 nanometers? Already I told 1 nanometer equal to 10 power minus 9 meter equal. Therefore 230 into 10 power minus 9 meter, 180 into 10 power minus 9 meter. Okay, we have to find out kinetic energy. So I told already formula E is equal to W naught plus Ke na. Ke is equal to E minus W naught. E means Hc by lambda. H nu actually, H nu means H nu naught. H nu means Hc by lambda minus Hc by lambda naught. Therefore kinetic energy, this is. Then kinetic energy is equal to Hc is common, then 1 by lambda minus 1 by lambda naught. Then substitute these values in this equation. We know already H value, C value. Here meters are H value is 6.65 10 power minus 34 joule seconds. Light velocity 3 into 10 power 8 meter second inverse. Then lambda naught we have to substitute. Then we get the kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is equal to 6.625 into 10 power 34 joule second into 3 into 10 power 8 meter second inverse into 1 by lambda naught means 180 nanometers. 180 into 10 power minus 9 meter minus 18 into 230 into 10 power minus 9 meters. Okay. Again, kinetic energy Ke is equal to 6.625 into 10 power 34 joules seconds 3 into 10 power 8 meter second inverse into 1 by 180 into 10 power minus 9 meter minus 1 by 230 into 10 power minus 9 meters. So this is the point. Here 10 power minus 9, 10 power minus 9. Denominator it becomes to numerator plus 9. Therefore kinetic energy is equal to 6 point here. Second inverse, second cancel. 6.625 into 10 power 34 into 3 into 10 power 8 into 10 power 9 meters. This is joule. So meter becomes to meter not, sorry. Meter inverse is come into meter. Because of here 10 power 8 meter is there. 3 10 power 8 meter into 10 power minus 9, sorry, minus 9 is there, this becomes to plus 9. Plus 9 meter becomes to meter inverse into 1 by 180 minus 1 by 230. Meter inverse to meter cancel. So kinetic energy is 6.625 into 3, its value 19.875 into 10 power 17, this is minus 17 will come into 1 by 180. 1 by 180 value 0.00055 minus 1 by 230 0.004347. Sorry, 1 by 180 value 0.00055. Okay, minus 0.004347 will come 1 by 230. Then kinetic energy is equal to 1.9875 into 10 power minus 16 joule will come. Understood? Because of your point change here 1 digit left hand side, here 1 digit decrease, minus 16 joule into you put point here 5.55 into 10 power minus 3 minus 4.347 into 10 power minus 3. Minus 3 also take common value. Here minus 3 means then Ke is equal to 1.9875 into 5.55 4.347. Its value 1.203 into 10 power minus 3 into this is 10 power minus 16 joule. We calculate multiply this t value, then kinetic energy becomes to 2.4 will come. 1.9875 into 1.203. Its value 2.39 or equal to 2.4 into 10 power. Here 16, this is 3 minus 19 joule. So this is the kinetic energy of ejected electrons. So this is another one model. Up to this one, all models in the photoelectric effect is completed. Spectrum also complete. Next class, tomorrow class, I will explain the Bohr's atomic model and hydrogen spectrum. This is today concept. That's all.